Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to take a look at who I consider to be the best and most important side character in Kodocha, Tsuyoshi Ohki. Tsuyoshi is introduced at the very start of the anime alongside Akito and the rowdy boys in Sana's class. However, unlike the other boys, Tsuyoshi is very skeptical of the behavior and pranks by the other boys, and disagrees with Akito's reign of terror over the teachers and the girls in the class. Throughout the anime, we find out more about Tsuyoshi and what is going on with him behind closed doors. Tsuyoshi's character development rivals both Sana and Akito's, and I think his journey is worth discussing as it gives insight on how a broken home can affect children at his age. Tsuyoshi is one of Kodocha's most underrated side characters, and in this video I'm going to discuss his storyline and how it parallels the life and behavior of children in the real world experiencing a difficult home life. Keep in mind heavy topics such as child abuse will be discussed in this video, so if it causes discomfort for you, please give this video a skip. Thank you so much for clicking the video. I hope you enjoy this character analysis for Tsuyoshi Ohki. In episode 13 of the series, titled My Name's Going to Change, we learn more about Tsuyoshi and his family. Tsuyoshi has been missing from school, and Sana and her friends are worried about him. We find out that his parents are getting a divorce, and he is moving into an apartment with his mother and little sister. In a previous episode, there are a few moments when Akito notices bandages on Tsuyoshi in unusual places, and when questioned about it, Tsuyoshi immediately tells Akito that it's nothing. Before Sana and Akito find out what Tsuyoshi is going through, they go to his house and confront his father, who has major anger issues and rages at the both of them, as he does not know where Tsuyoshi and the rest of his family are. As we have seen before, Tsuyoshi has been known to freak out and rage whenever he feels the slightest bit of anger or any negative emotion. I must admit, the first time I saw his outburst after he accidentally calls the teacher mommy was one of the greatest unexpected moments in anime ever.
That's stupid.
Why is Tsuyoshi acting so scary?
This again.
How can you be so calm about it?
It'll blow over. He does this about once every year. He calls the teacher mommy, gets teased, and then he snaps.
Tsuyoshi, it's mommy! Mommy's here!
By the end of episode 13, we learn that Tsuyoshi is struggling with the idea that he is the man of the house since his father is no longer in the picture. Sana and Akito provide comfort to their friend, more Sana than Akito, and the episode ends with Tsuyoshi and his father leaving each other on good terms. While Tsuyoshi's storyline never extends much beyond this episode, I feel that it's important to discuss it as it conveys a lot about how children from violent homes behave and the effects abusive parents have on their children. According to Psychology Today, domestic abuse can have many negative effects on children in the household, such as excessive worrying, low frustration tolerance, shame, and a fear of the future. Also, children who have witnessed or experienced domestic abuse from a parent are more likely to express aggressive behaviors and have issues regulating their emotions in some cases. We see a lot of this in the character of Tsuyoshi, as he mimics his father's outbursts at school, has trouble controlling himself when he does get into these rages, and worries a lot about his mother and little sister. A study of 650 adults who were abused as children and adults who were not abused showed that many of the victims of the abuse had an anxious attachment style, which can cause issues in relationships with others later in life. We can see this attachment style developing in Tsuyoshi, as those with this attachment style can be very clingy, need constant reassurance, and can become overly fixated on one person. At the beginning of the series, Tsuyoshi is very fixated on Sana and would do anything to please her. One could argue that this is the main reason why Tsuyoshi was so against the actions of Akito and the other boys at the beginning of the series. He wanted so bad to be with Sana that he would be willing to go against the other boys to make her happy, so she would want to be with him. Also, the possible lack of affection Tsuyoshi had in his home life might explain why he gets so attached and obsessed with the girls in his class. After he moves on from Sana and begins dating Aya, most of Tsuyoshi's character and storylines focus on his infatuation and relationship with her. A lack of affection from both parents is unclear from what we are told in both the anime and manga, but I can only infer that Tsuyoshi's parents might have been too busy fighting to pay attention to their sons, and most likely also their daughter's, emotional needs. It would explain why Tsuyoshi gets so obsessed with girls, because he craves the attention and affection that he does not receive at home. Tsuyoshi is one of Kodocha's most well-written, underrated, and overlooked characters. While Tsuyoshi plays an important role in the story early on, I feel that aspects of his development are overlooked in favor of the growth of Sana and Akito's characters. The storyline of Tsuyoshi resonated a lot with me, and I feel that it probably did for children who have experienced the same things in their home life. I think the creator of the series, Miho Obana, did an amazing job at developing her side characters, which is something I feel that lacks in a lot of stories. The development of side characters in Kodocha doesn't feel forced, and it complements the primary elements of the story. I think Tsuyoshi's character development fits that description the best, as he too has childhood trauma like the two central characters. And just like Sana and Akito, the effects of Tsuyoshi's upbringing can be seen playing out in his relationships and interactions with others. I hope Tsuyoshi's story helped children see and understand that they can overcome a difficult childhood and become successful adults, even if they still struggle and have difficult moments or outbursts like Tsuyoshi sometimes. I can definitely relate to Tsuyoshi, as I have struggled with regulating my emotions and still do. Tsuyoshi is definitely Kodocha's most important side character because he is able to mature despite his harsh upbringing and environment. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this in the future. See ya!